Now I'll walk you through some highlights of what I did while I was in Rehoboth Beach. So first off, I had to return to this restaurant. It was one of our pit stops in our drive-by visit. I did initially find it on Yelp, and I think it's like top 5, top 3 recommended, but the food was amazing the last time that we had to return the second time. This is a BLT pasta that my husband opted for, and this is like a teriyaki spicy salmon rice bowl, which was amazing. The next day, we decided to hit the boardwalk so we can take in some of the highlights and spend the day in the sun. Here is one of the locals' favorite, which is the Thrasher fries. You'll see lots of lines lining up for these fries. And I decided to try a medium cup. We were not impressed, but to each its own. So since the fries were just a warm-up, we decided to get some pizza, quick bites at the Grotto's Pizza. A lot of rave reviews about it. My preference was the pizza only. The wings were so-so, drinks were okay. The chicken tenders was actually pretty good. So as we continue along the boardwalk, you'll see a lot of people walking around, sightseeing, engaging in a few activities. There's a lot of shops, stores, vendors. The beach is adjacent to the boardwalk. Um, Seemed like a lot of people were there on the beach this particular weekend. And again, it was Labor Day weekend, which, mind you, the parking was horrible. It took us about an hour to get a parking spot to get to the boardwalk. And if we were out of time, we probably would have changed our mind. But we ended up at Funland, which was great for the kids. And for our very last ride, we decided to use our 12 tickets that we had remaining on the Saucers ride. And I must add that the value at Funland is really unmatched. We bought maybe 22 or 18 tickets, and our toddler had to have gone in at least 7 rides with more tickets to spare. So all 3 of us just decided to finish up on the Saucers, which was actually pretty fun. It was more adrenaline than I had anticipated. What's a boardwalk without ice cream? Once we finished with the boardwalk, we went through local shops. These are some things that we did around town. First was the outlets. A must is also Walmart if it's in the town. Day 3. So we decided to start with breakfast, but because there was a 45-minute wait, we decided to go to the park that was across the street, conveniently located with parking available as well. After 30-45 minutes, our buzzer went off and it was time to have breakfast. So we started with the candied bacon, and it was surprisingly very good. It was caramelized sriracha bacon. It did nudge your teeth a little bit, but it was great. Here was my son's breakfast, my breakfast, and my husband's breakfast. It was okay. I liked it. That's all I can say. Thereafter, we decided to go to the museum that was located next door to the restaurant. And again, the name of the restaurant was Egg. And stumbled upon it with 30 minutes to spare. A lot of Black history was being displayed during this time for this exhibit, which played into a good moment with our trip to the beach. And during the estate sale that we'll be coming up on, they told us that Lewistown was the only town that blacks were able to be in during that time. So let's check out this estate sale. Another thing that we love to do on our trips is road sales, garage sales, estate sales. It's just good looking through old vintage items. We did buy maybe one or two things. Some things are trash to treasures for others, and some things are just great finds. So let's browse around the house for a little bit. I really wanted to buy these items, but I left them alone. And now we ended up at the beach. We did have a lady that hassled us for parking, but here or there, my son enjoyed just playing in the sand. We did have to make reservations in advance to get outdoor seating at the Culture Pearl, even if we wanted to adjust our timing for the day because we overlapped kind of quickly, or we got our breakfast late, so overlapped into lunch/dinner. We would have lost our outside reservation. So once we got there, gorgeous, beautiful restaurant. The fishes were amazing to interact with. Definitely a Japanese vibe. The food was good. I don't love, and I know you can blame me, I don't love sushi, but the options of the sushi look great. I think I ordered a fried bowl as well, where the rice was still frying and cooking in the container. This is my son's meal. He had the teriyaki chicken box, and it's not the teriyaki chicken that I would have preferred for him. It was more like chunks of chicken breast, so it wasn't that good. My husband had a seafood pasta, and the drinks here was amazing. Best hands down.